Welcome to Career Cafe, where we bring our difference and make our difference. I'm your host, Kaylee. Welcome to the Career Cafe. Today we have Lauren Miller joining us.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much, Lauren, for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Do you mind just introducing yourself and a bit about what you do here at Loblaw?
Yeah, of course. So my name is Lauren. My pronouns are she and her, and I'm a senior product manager on the PC Optimum team at Loblaw Digital.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're excited to learn more about the new feature in the PC Optimum app that helps customers to find products that are prepared in Canada. To start, could you briefly describe your role on the digital team and your involvement with this project?
Yeah, of course. So as the product manager of the team, I work alongside an engineering manager, a project manager, and a product designer, as well as a team of engineers to make sure that we are building and delivering the right experiences on our PC Optimum app and website. So what we did here was we took our shopping list feature that we had relaunched last year. We added a few kind of new enhancements and adjustments to help customers better identify and shop for items that have been prepared in Canada. So for any of our items that meet that requirement, we show a little badge that says prepared in Canada. And then we also built a really cool new tool called Swap for Canadian. So that looks at items that are on your list and then recommends suitable Canadian alternatives for you to swap out for your shopping.
Awesome. So can you walk us through the initial concept of it? So you've explained what it is, but how did it evolve into the final product we see today?
Yeah, so what we were seeing was an overwhelming response from Canadians to prioritize items that had been prepared in Canada. And we wanted to make it as easy and seamless for people to be able to identify those products so that they could make informed buying choices. What was really cool was that we already had our shopping list feature in place. So a lot of what we were doing within that time was just adding to it and building on this really incredible foundation that we already had to make it even easier for people to help plan and organize their weekly shopping.
And so we've heard the team responded very quickly to get this feature out. What factors enabled that agility and responsiveness? You've mentioned that the shopping list feature was already there. So was that something that you definitely were able to leverage?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there are kind of two main reasons that we were able to move so quickly with something like this. The first piece was that we had a really clear vision and idea of what we wanted to do and really kind of also why we wanted to do it. So that removed a lot of kind of ambiguity in the work that we needed to do. And then the second reason that we were able to move so quickly was because I'm so fortunate to work with an incredible team of engineers, of developers, and then kind of across the entire enterprise where kind of everybody really had to come together to make all of this happen. So, that level of expertise and resource that we see at Loblaws is kind of unparalleled and helps us move so quickly.
So you mentioned you worked with a lot of teams from across the enterprise. That sounds like it would require a lot of coordination. So can you describe how the team coordinated and part of that collaboration to bring this feature to life?
Yeah, I mean, one of the first things that happened was, classic Loblaw Digital, we started a Slack channel. And I think at one point there were over 200 people that were in that Slack channel, all working together, all kind of coordinating. What was really unique and exciting about this project was that there were just so many different teams that needed to be involved because each of them had a role to play, whether that was our procurement teams and making sure we were properly identifying products that were prepared in Canada, our legal and communications teams, and then we had our catalog teams. All of that happens behind the scenes so that us on the PC Optimum side can really build and show that to customers in an accurate and easy manner.
Awesome. What aspects of working at Loblaw Digital, specifically on projects like this, do you find most rewarding?
I think it's just knowing the impact that we can have with our customers. And I mean, we know that millions of people turn to PC Optimum every single week to organize their shopping and to help find the right deals and value for themselves. So being able to ship and deliver something that can help make that easier for them is thrilling and very rewarding. And I think it's a responsibility that a lot of us take really seriously.
Awesome. And how does Loblaw Digital and being on this team allow you to bring your difference and make your difference?
I mean, I think with such a wide and varied user base, we all have to recognize that we build and we deliver the right features and products when everybody brings their own unique perspective to the table. So I think that makes such a difference in the way that our teams work and kind of come together to make these things happen.
Awesome. And pivoting just a little bit, for someone considering joining the Loblaw Digital team, what would you say are some of the most exciting opportunities available?
There's always so many, and one of the cool things about being somewhere like Loblaw Digital is that there's always new opportunities opening up, and every time there's a shift in the technology landscape or a retail landscape, we're always trying to understand how we can take advantage of it. So there's so many cool opportunities happening right now with Gen AI, and how can we use that to optimize our business? How can we use personalization to deliver really valuable and useful experiences for our customer? And then there's also a lot of exciting things happening around omni-channel experiences. And so we spend a lot of time thinking about how people use our app and website, but we also know there's so much value when you combine that with a really easy and compelling in-store experience too.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Lauren. It's been lovely having you.
Thank you so much for having me. This was great.
I guess we should.
Yeah.